to the OTL road, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black.
It's like, would you rather have bionic arms or bionic legs?
Legs.
Why?
Sprint. Forever.
I was about to say, just sprint, the word sprint? Because you get better service with Sprint.
Yep, that's fine.
Sprint forever.
Because the guy from Sprint left to go to Verizon. Now he's the Verizon guy.
And he had bionic legs.
That's right.
Yeah, Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
Are they all the same guy?
Yeah.
Jared from Subway.
Yeah, Jared from Subway.
The Verizon
saying,
guy.
Can you hear me now? No, and he was. No, is he the Sprint guy now?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's in prison for child porn.
Yeah. Eating subs.
And we're back, guys. We're back with the podcast. It's been a while. Feels good to be back.
It does. Feels very good to be back.
It feels like it's been a lot longer than it has.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a couple months.
Yeah, but it's literally been like an extra week. It was spring break, so I think I was back home. I'm pretty sure that's why we haven't done it.
Same here. Yep.
Didn't really do shit while I was back home. It was pretty chill.
Yep.
Did you have anything going on?
Nope. Nothing whatsoever.
Did you get canes while you were in Columbus?
Oh yeah, every time.
Did you?
Got canes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have to.
That's respect, because I have to get canes every time I'm in the area.
Right. Have to get that BBS toast.
Canes is better than Chick-fil-A. 100%.
Yep.
100%. I don't think there's any room for question there.
I agree. Canes is the best chicken place.
Have you ever had Popeyes?
Yep.
Do you like Popeyes?
Yeah. Not as much as Canes though.
More than Chick-fil-A?
No, probably not. Close though. Very close.
Yeah, those are like really close.
And then KFC just dead last.
Yeah, and I still like KFC though.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Giant Eagle chicken.
Yeah, chicken's pretty good no matter how you. I mean, you can fuck it up, but.
Yeah, you can definitely fuck it up. But Giant Eagle has good fried chicken.
Yeah, and just don't fuck up that chicken.
Yeah, PBR tastes like fried chicken.
That's right.
It's a good little callback to episode 1. Shout out to everybody who's still listening. Hopefully, that week-long break didn't put you off. I know I was excited to get back and start doing it again.
By the way, if that week-long break put you off, I mean, just fuck you.
Yeah, because we're doubling up now. We almost considered doing 2.
Yeah, we almost considered that, which tells you that we're not.
Yeah, we're not doing that, but we almost considered it. It was almost considered.
Yeah.
So I watched The Dirt on Netflix. I told you a little bit about it earlier, but it's a Motley Crue biopic. And I didn't really know much about Motley Crue prior to watching it. They're some crazy motherfuckers. Like, they used to raise hell. And I guess I'm familiar with, rock bands and stuff, like the older rock bands.
Yeah.
But I'm so bad at, like, which rock star is on which rock band.
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm watching it and they're like, okay, Nikki Sixx, I'm like, okay, so that was Motley Crue, okay. And then they're calling the drummer Tommy the whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, Tommy, Tommy.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, that's Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, okay, I've seen him fuck before. I saw him fuck Pam Anderson on a boat.
Yeah, that's right.
On Pornhub.
That's good stuff.
When I was like 15. And the biopic was fucking dope. They had MGK play Tommy Lee, which I thought was dope, dude. I thought he did a really good job, and that's why I hope he transitions more into acting than rapping.
He's better at acting than rapping.
I think he's I think he's a skilled rapper, but I mean I don't listen to his music.
Right.
But I would watch movies that he's in because I think he's a pretty good actor. I mean, he was convincing enough to where it was like, you've seen MGK 100 different, 1,000 times, whatever, doing different shit. And sometimes when you see people so much, it kind of could take you out when you're watching it. Like, they may not be able to get deep into the character because you only see them as such.
Yep.
So it's like Steve Carell. Like, a lot of people just see him as Michael from The Office, I mean, those people are stupid because they didn't see, classic Steve Carell movies
40
like 40 Year Old
Virgin,
Virgin.
yeah.
But, so I was kind of worried that it would take me out of, like, the biopic itself because I don't recognize any of the other actors besides Pete Davidson, who played one of the record label execs or whatever, or A&R. And it didn't. He was, like, really deep in the role. I thought he was fucking good. I don't know much about what Tommy Lee was like other than watching that biopic, but I did watch a Nikki Sixx interview, and he said that they were like true to, because it was based off the book, the autobiography that they wrote. So they say it was pretty true to word. Rock stars lived a fucking wild life.
Hell yeah. I mean, I wasn't a big Motley Crue fan. I know their hits, obviously, but like.
See, I wouldn't even, if you were like, name 3 of Motley Crue's hits, I'd have been like, I know Motley Crue had hits, but I don't know the names of them. But
Right.
I can think of one I would have been able to think of 100%. Girls, girls, girls. That's a banger.
So many bangers.
Yeah,
but I wasn't like, I don't know.
What Motley Crue songs would you say are hits?
Shout at the Devil.
Shout.
Yeah.
Shout.
Yeah, that's like a hit.
Shout.
And then, what's that? See, so I am kind of the same way. Like, I don't know the names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I heard them, I'd be
exactly.
like, yeah.
Shout at the Devil is another song that I love that song.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that song's great, and I had no idea that song like was revolutionary.
Yeah.
And kind of like the Stones. I didn't know how like. I guess.
Yeah, the Stones were big too.
Yeah, I guess I was just
Say.
ignorant to how influential those people really were.
Right. I mean, they were celebrities in that time. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, they were shaping and shifting the culture.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they were the forefathers of that.
The government really had to like watch these bands because the different things they did would have real life like influences.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that is.
If it wasn't for all the heroin, I'd be like, dude, I would want to being a rock star would be sick.
Heroin puts you off, though.
But you have to have heroin and daddy issues and mommy issues.
Right. Or else you can't be a rock star.
Except for Tommy Lee, it looked like his family life was really cool, and his parents were like 2 super just like, well, actually he had a super nerdy like white dad, and his mom was foreign of some sort, and they were super supportive of him dressing like a woman and having long hair and eyeshadow and singing and playing drums in a rock band. But the other Nikki Sixx was fucking, his stepfathers were putting cigarettes out on him. So that's how you create a band like Motley Crue.
Right.
And then their fucking lead guitarist was like dying of some bone disease the entire time. I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, those people have nothing to lose, right? They had no consequences. Like, those type of people with that upbringing.
Yeah.
They got nothing to lose.
No, they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why, I mean, their first show, Nicky hits somebody with his guitar in the face and, like, knocks them out cold. And then the people that he hit got kicked out, and they continued to rock out.
Good.
And people were like, fuck yeah, Motley Crue's lit.
Yep.
They'll beat the fuck out of you.
That's their thing.
Skinny, women-looking men who will beat the shit out of you.
That's what got people to come.
Oh, it got people
yeah,
to come
100%.
for sure, dude.
People were coming left and
A
right.
lot of people would come for Motley Crue. A lot of women were coming for Motley Crue. Men too.
Yeah, because they're dressed as women.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like leopard tights could come back for men.
Oh, I would rock some leopard tights.
I could see. Realistically, no bullshit. I could see those coming back. I mean, Wiz probably has worn a pair of leopard skin tight pants.
And that's kind of like wearing like yoga pants for a girl, except for it's like your bulge.
Yeah.
Is like,
yeah,
who's got the biggest bulge? Is like you're showing off. Like
that,
they would show off
that's
their
a real
ass.
thing too. I know that's like jokingly, but really they were like, it was like bulge competitions in the 70s and 80s when they had those super tight leather pants. They're like, oh, this dude's packing big nuts.
Yeah, right. Good for that dude.
Big nuts.
Big old nuts, hung like a goddamn stallion.
Yeah, there we go. And you know what? That makes me think. That reminds me of something. Have you ever had the like really famous dream where you are naked at school or in public somewhere?
I don't think I have. And if I have, I don't remember.
Okay, so I never had either. They say it's like you're hiding something. That's like the true meaning to the dream or whatever. But recently, I had a dream that I like in my dream I like open my phone and like go to my Instagram, and a bunch of pictures of my dick are on my Instagram. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a bunch of naked pictures of me, like not even like flattering naked pictures, just like soft out of the shower pictures. And they were all over my Instagram. They'd be like 10 weeks ago. I'm like, and they had like likes and shit. So people had already seen them. I'm trying to go through and delete them, and there's so many. Like I just had endless pictures of my dick on my Instagram, and I'm just like trying to delete them all. And I'm getting like messages and shit. And people are like, "Oh, I see your dick," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" That happened to me recently.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's super weird. That's the 2019 version of walking to school naked.
It's a little different, though. No, it's not really. It's the same.
No, that's the 2019 version.
It's the 2019 version.
I'd rather people see me naked, like, in person.
School. Yeah, in person.
Yeah, I'd rather, like...
Less people would see it.
I fucking sleepwalk, all of a sudden I'm just naked.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Whatever.
It's not on the internet forever.
Yeah, right.
But if your Instagram is flooded with pictures of your dick, they're probably going to take you down.
Yeah, but someone has those.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Instagram definitely has them. Doesn't Facebook own Instagram now? Probably.
Mark has them.
Mark probably does. He has everything. He stole Facebook.
Is Mark like an alien or some sort of robot AI? Like a lizard? Like a lizard person?
I feel like him and Elon are on the same wavelength.
Yeah. I don't know. They're different, though. I like Elon more.
That doesn't make him any more human than
that's
Mark.
true. He's not human. That's right.
You watched him on Rogan, right?
Just a little bit.
That dude's different.
Yeah.
Even Rogan said he like didn't seem like he was like a regular human.
I mean, good for him. I don't know. That's weird. But there's weird people everywhere. There's weird people who aren't smart.
Yeah, there's weird kids in every high school who like hiss. They hiss, or the girl who
they
like,
Naruto run through the hallways. Yeah, I had.
We had a bunch of meowers.
Yeah, meowers. That's good. I like that though.
I used to do that in class. I'd be in the back of the class or something.
You go. We had a bunch of meowers. You go. Back of class.
No, listen. We had like girls in our school who like they were so weird that they like wanted to pretend they were like cats. And I internalized that into like, all right, I'm going to make fun of them by making cat noises while we're trying to take a test or something. And I thought, for some reason, we thought it was hilarious that I would just be like, meow. I'm like, does anybody hear that cat? It's like, dude, the dumbest joke ever. And I'm like, I'm sitting by the window and I'm like, meow. I'm like, I think there's a cat outside. I don't know. The teacher would be like, what the fuck is that? And then I was just like, meow. I used to do that all the time. I just remembered that.
Good.
Jake can attest to that. I used to hit him with the meow.
You were class clowning.
I was a meow kid.
Yeah, you were a meow kid. It's all right.
Yeah. And I Naruto ran without ever seeing Naruto before.
Uh-huh. That's how you know. That's even weirder.
Buddy Pat Flan.
Yep.
He's a Naruto run. 100%.
Yeah, he would Naruto run.
I don't remember
through the hallways.
I don't remember specifically memories of him from like middle school or elementary school, but I know I could ask some people and they would vouch that he was probably Naruto running.
Yep.
No shoes, just socks.
Yep.
Naruto running through the playground.
And then the hallways during class. Like he'd get asked to go out and then he would just run through the hallways in his socks.
Yeah.
And he was wearing like blue suspenders. Or overalls, blue overalls.
Yeah.
But like
jean overalls.
Yep, jean overalls.
No shirt underneath.
Nope. And like,
so he's a farmer, actually. He's not a Naruto kid.
No, but he would be Naruto running though. That's the picture I'm painting here.
You don't. There's probably video of it somewhere.
There's a video of you hammered on my bed, talking to somebody in the closet who isn't there.
I wasn't talking to somebody in the closet. That's not what was happening. No, there was somebody standing next to you. That's who I was. Yes, there was.
No, there was.
There was two. Yes, there was. I know that. First of all, he's spreading false narratives. I wasn't even that drunk. I remember why I was sitting in his room, and it's because I wanted to.
Yep,
And
that's why. Yep.
then he and another person walked in.
Who was the other person?
It doesn't even matter.
It does,
was
though.
It was Chris. I don't know who it was, dude. But you walked in with somebody else, and they were standing next to you. You can hear them in the background of the video. Like, they're there. It's whatever. I know what you're talking about, but it's false. It's false.
All right.
What was the occasion?
No clue.
It was Wednesday?
Yeah, probably it was Wednesday.
But today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday, except for it's actually Friday because that's when we drop these. So we record everything the day that we drop it. 100% of the time.
This is live.
This is live. Yep. As you're listening to it right now, whenever that may be, this is live.
This is live. We're actually recording right now.
Yep, just for you.
Technically.
Well, you're not wrong. For us, it's live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
To play us out, what does that mean?
What's the other? There's the one reporter where he's like in the middle of the field. He's like, tired of these goddamn country ass motherfucker, because there's like a fucking bee flying in his face. It's like
fucking pollen.
Yeah.
It's like I'm dying.
He's
He's
like-
like country ass fucked up town.
Yes. Yes. I'm dying in this fucked up country ass town.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's so good. That's news bloopers are some of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
They're so good. They used to happen to me in high school all the time because I did the news, and it was many times where we would you're reading a teleprompter, but sometimes the words are fucked up on there, or you're just like thinking about some other shit, and it wasn't live, so it wasn't like we could keep recording it.
Right.
But sometimes it was just funny, and you fucking left it anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
It's probably the best part.
yeah. The best part is like making fun of the book club.
Right.
Yeah. Which you know what's funny? I was talking, this was a couple years ago. I was talking to some girl. She's like, "Oh yeah, I do theater," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I didn't mean it, and she's like telling me about it, and I was like, "Yeah, my high school didn't even have theater. Like, we were way too gangster for that shit. Like, we don't have theater. Like, that's gay as fuck," and something else, and.
Something else. Yeah, go. Yeah,
And
let's go.
so I'm talking to her and I'm telling her about how we don't have any of that bullshit theater shit. And literally, we watch a clip of me doing the news in high school. I pull it up. I'm like, "Oh, I used to do the news though. We had this program." Yeah. I pull it up, and the first thing I say is, "Drama club meets after school." It's something. I had read thousands of times about us. I had no idea we had people that did plays.
Oh my god!
No one else knew either. No one fucking knew that was a thing. I asked Jake about that. I was like, "Did they have theater at our high school?" He was like, "No," and then found out they did all the time, and we used to read it on screen.
Yeah, you read it and then
Just
didn't
out
even know.
my mouth, not listening,
Not processed.
not caring.
Yep. Good.
Because I didn't think they would actually do plays.
Yeah.
I thought they would just like practice some drama stuff and then do whatever they do, go home, I guess.
Go home. That's what
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
But yeah, so we had a drama club.
You probably went to a lot of plays in high school then, huh?
Uh,
You acted in a lot of plays? You were in the drama club? Is that what you're trying to cover up for?
First play I had ever been to was like 2 years ago, and it was for a class here.
You loved it.
Fucking awful. I hate plays. If you're listening to this and you're like a theater kid or you love plays specifically, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm not one to go to plays either.
No. No one should. It's not fucking 1447.
Yeah, there's a box in your living room.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not
even
a box
then,
anymore.
don't record the play because I'm not going to watch either. Make a movie.
Yeah, go ahead and make a movie.
Not coming to your fucking play, dude.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I'm not going to go to any plays. Yeah.
Wasn't The Wizard of Oz originally a play and then they made it into a movie?
Probably.
Maybe. I could make that up and I still don't care because if you do plays, You loser.
So is the movie bad then?
No, because it's a film adaptation where it's not all in some... Dude, how am I supposed to sit at a play and just fucking take in all the shit that they're doing when it's all on the same... You're on the same set the whole time. There's not... You're literally... You could spit... They had this thing where they just spun it. So they had 2 scenes.
Right.
And I'm supposed to be there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Each one of those scenes could have been 5 minutes and then we could have all left.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
I left intermission.
Yeah, I could see the attraction if it was 1400.
And I told my dad that I had to go to a play for class. And after he got done making fun of me, he was like, get a flask, fill that bad boy up, down it, fill it up again, then go.
Yep.
And it might be okay. I took his advice.
Yep.
Still sucked, still left halfway. Plays, dude.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Ugh. Oh, they're so pretentious.
I feel that.
And like the whole cast afterward, they come out and they fucking like bow and shit, and then the lead actor and actresses get like a bouquet of flowers. It's like, dude, oh my god, what year is it?
You better hope to God the crowd isn't asking for an encore, or else you're there for longer.
Dude, you're honestly, there's no chance that I make it to the end. Anyways, so if they do that, fine. Don't add any extra shit before the intermission, because that's when I'm leaving 10 out of 10 times. I go to like a concert or something for class, I'm leaving at the intermission no matter how good it is. Not interested.
Don't do it.
But when we do the podcast live at Madison Square Garden...
Oh, well, that's different, though.
And it sells out.
Yeah,
that would make sense. Because it's 2019.
Sense. Yeah.
Not 1092.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense in the medieval times or the Renaissance.
Yeah, it does. Because they're like, oh, look, these are the jokesters. They had literally guys playing women.
Yeah.
Because they weren't... I mean, that wasn't just to be funny. That was because they didn't let women do stuff. But that is funny. Like, if you think about guys playing women and they had to take that seriously, and that was their only form of entertainment, like, just let a girl do it.
Yeah.
Just let a girl do it.
How long did it take them to be like, believable. Just let a girl do it?
Like
a while.
1930-something or 40-something. Yeah. That's when they said, all right, we'll let a girl do it.
We'll let a girl play the girl in the movie.
We'll let a girl vote.
Yep.
19-something. Recent American history is like the most startling thing, because you think everything happened so long ago. It's like, oh no, my grandpa was alive for that.
Yeah. For women's suffrage. Your grandpa was alive.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Still not equal.
No. Oh, okay. All right. So this is the PC podcast. We're changing the name, guys. For every $1 a man makes, a woman makes 70 cents.
The PC podcast. I like that.
Yeah, that's what it should be called, the PC podcast.
PC podcast.
Because we keep it fucking PC. Because girls should make $70 to every $1 that a man makes.
That's right.
You know what? Guys shouldn't make any money. Women should make all the money. And I mean that because they have to give birth, which is the most horrifying, gut-wrenching... Think about shitting out something the size of a baby.
I don't want to, and
their vagina rips.
Yeah, I don't want to.
They gotta tie that sucker back up.
Oh man, you can die during it.
Yeah,
like, it's bad.
Yeah. People pass out all the time from the pain.
Right.
Then there's nothing.
There is nothing worse.
No, dude. And then that's me literally like when I have to take a bad shit. And I think that's the worst thing ever. Like one of those really hot shits and you're like, ow, and you're like, dude, just kill me. I want this to be over. Someone kill me. I'm tired of this hot shit.
But they're shitting out a baby.
They're doing it for like 4 hours sometimes.
And then they're doing it for months before that. Not that, but like...
It's so wide. It's something with shoulders.
It's like... a foot.
Yeah. It's bigger than a foot,
It's a foot wide.
It's like Shaq's foot.
Oh, man.
Babies are bigger than a foot.
Yeah, no, I'm
What do you
saying
mean a foot?
it's a foot wide.
Oh, like a literal... Yeah.
One foot wide.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see
Maybe
many
not.
straight out the vag.
I'm a veteran.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that you used to take OBGYN classes.
That's right. That's great. Because I want to practice my love of women all across the country.
Holocaust the country?
Yeah, did you know George Bush said that once? He was like, I want OBGYNs.
OBJ in Cleveland?
He's like, I want OBGYNs to practice their love of women.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're practicing their love of women.
Yep.
It's not their job or anything.
No.
They do it for the love of women.
That's right.
And the fact that they make $600,000 a year doesn't hurt.
And I've seen that video before.
I've seen my own birth.
I'm talking about the OBGYN.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I've seen the video about them making money. That's what you're talking about?
I'm talking about the one on
Yeah.
on the website.
On what's it called? YouTube.
On the YouTube. Yep,
YouTube
yep.
Red or no?
Oh no.
Red
Yeah.
YouTube. It's either YouTube Red or Red YouTube or Red YouTube, something like that.
Red YouTube sounds right.
Yeah, that's right. Red YouTube. Are you subscribed to Red YouTube or YouTube Red? I mean, or yeah, Red Tube.
What's up?
I don't know.
I'm a content creator on YouTube. Red.
But speaking of, did you see the new video on RedTube? OBJ coming to Cleveland, and him and Freddie Kitchens are gonna make out.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Freddie Kitchens is the new Tom Brady.
Yeah, they're gonna make out.
Yes, they are. And OBJ is completely fine with it.
Yeah, he is. He's cool with it, and I like that.
I know you do. You're sitting here with your brown shirt on right now.
That's right. Did you see that they're gonna change their jerseys in 2020, and they might include the old Brownie the Elf?
I didn't see it. Where'd you see that they're going to change their jersey? Are they changing their jerseys, or are they just adding new alternatives, or they're just altering them a little bit?
No, they're like going, oh man, now I got to look it up. I don't know, it was a tweet.
I saw some guy had tweeted like a few specs of new uniforms, and he tweeted at them, and he was like, let me know if you need me to design.
Yeah, they haven't come up with it yet. Jimmy Haslam just said that they are going to do like an overhaul of the jerseys. That's like, I think that was what he said. So they just did that, but I think they got a lot of bad PR for their new jerseys because they are kind of gay. I mean, kind of red
yeah.
Red YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird time to be a fan of the Browns and of the Steelers right now. It's a weird time because it's not like any other time.
Yeah, but when the Browns go 6-10 next year, then it'll be like every other time.
Yeah, but that will be like every other time. But the hype around it is completely different. It hasn't been like this.
Yeah, that's.
It hasn't been like this since Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. No Bernie. No Bernie love? Probably not.
Not like hype maybe. Like this where they're. Did Bernie win a championship? When did he play? Did he play in the Super Bowl era?
Yeah, he played in the 80s.
Okay, yeah. So they won some games and shit. Yeah, doesn't matter.
They went to back-to-back AFC championship games.
Cool. So did the Dolphins.
And they lost.
Yeah, so did a bunch of other shit teams that.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway,
will this team get further than that?
Not taking that from them.
Will they get further than that?
What I'm just saying is, I don't think there's ever been. They don't personally, I don't think, subscribe to the belief, but I mean, they're third in the projection for Super Bowl, which is like, that's fucking ridiculous.
6-10 next year.
But so you agree that that's ridiculous that they're third in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, if they make the playoffs, I would be very surprised. Not very surprised. I'd be surprised though. I don't think they're ready. Like, I don't know. I think they're. But
they could have easily made the playoffs last year, and they're better this year.
Right, and I'm just being a pessimistic Browns fan.
No, I get it. But honestly, would you be more surprised if they did make the playoffs or if they didn't?
I mean, I have to say I would be more surprised if they didn't, but it's like 51-49. Like, I wouldn't be that surprised. History tells you this.
You wouldn't be overly surprised, but you'd be more surprised than not with the fact that they should be going in a positive direction, and they were right there last year.
Man, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I have to see more. You know?
Well, you're gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna see more, but you know what? The thing about making a prediction is you gotta make it before you're predicting 6-10. I want an official prediction for the podcast of what you're predicting for the Browns next year, so that we can go back to this moment and I'll put my prediction out as well, and we'll do Steelers record, and we'll do it all. So I want to hear it. Your official 2019, 2020.
This is a lot. I haven't thought about it. Probably like 7-8-1.
7-8-1 is it? You're thinking definitely a tie in there.
Back to back 7-8-1 seasons.
That's you're putting that one down. It's official for you. 7-8-1.
Yeah, and then they'll miss the playoffs. Even though I just said I'm 51-49 for them making the playoffs, so
right.
I really have no idea what's going on.
7-8-1. Well, we looked at their schedule. Remember, we went through their schedule. And
yeah, it wasn't that bad.
No, they had a lot of winnable games on there. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say Browns 9-7.
9-7.
Narrowly missing the playoffs. Leaving just the most bitter taste in their mouth.
And then all their people leave, and then they suck again for 20 years. Yep.
All right, Pittsburgh prediction. I'll go first.
Okay.
My heart wants to be like 12-4, 11-5, but I'm going to settle at 10-6. And I think that's still on the higher end of what most people are predicting for them this year. But I'm going to go 10-6 wild card. Losing the divisional, probably.
In the divisional?
Probably, yeah.
No one last hurrah for Big Ben?
I don't know. Because it's such a weird atmosphere there right now.
I feel like they're past it now.
No, because even Bob Labriola, the fucking Steelers, like, #1 correspondent, he's the one that writes all their shit on their website, and he's the main reporter for them. All he's still talking about is all the off-season bullshit, and is Ben a real leader, and just all this fucking dumb shit. There's no one is focused right now.
And there's a lot of time.
Yeah, but I'm, they're not focused right now, and that was their problem last year, is they weren't focused because they were dealing with all this fucking outside bullshit. That's why I think they'll be a little bit better this year, but I still don't think that they're gonna be like a real threat in the playoffs.
Got you.
But I have them making the playoffs.
I mean, if they get in as a wild card, anything can happen.
Yeah, we won Super Bowl as a wild card.
There you go.
What's your prediction for Pittsburgh?
7-8-1. And then
that's so far off.
They'll win the AFC North based on like
7-8-1.
Yeah.
AFC North champions.
Yeah, because think about the AFC North is going to be garbage this year. The Ravens and the Bengals are terrible. So they're both going 4-12 and 5-11 or 6-10, and then the Browns and the Steelers are going 7-8-1. And one of those two teams will get in by default, and then they'll probably make some sort of miraculous run. Not win it, but like get further than they're supposed to.
You think whichever AFC North team makes it in is going to go AFC Championship?
Yes.
That's your prediction?
Yeah, why not?
I like that you're really standing on your beliefs. Yeah, why not?
I mean, making predictions are stupid to me.
Why?
I mean, yeah, why? Why do it? Like, I guess it's fun, but like, I don't know.
People like to hear predictions. They like to hear. I mean, because then it proves like, well, your beliefs in your team your whole time. It's like whether you thought they were going to be successful or not. It's all just about taking all the information that you have at the current time, and just seeing how you can relay that to what the season might hold. I mean, I think predictions. It's not just even in sports. Like you make predictions daily based on different things.
I'm down to make predictions daily, but predictions in sports are stupid to me.
I feel like they're pretty popular. That's why.
No, they are. I agree.
Yeah, there's like a whole large betting system based on predictions.
Yeah, but that's why I don't bet on sports.
Yeah,
I'd be terrible at it.
Yeah, I don't think. It is what it is. How's the bracket looking?
Oh, busted! Absolutely busted. I'm in 2 bracket challenges, and I'm in 25th out of 26 in one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most people's brackets are looking pretty busted right
I have my Final Four still.
now. Your Final Four is
Duke, Tennessee, UNC. Ooh, it's another 1 seed. Who's the last 1 seed? Villanova. Nope. Gonzaga. Yep.
It's basically the same as mine, but Tennessee instead of Virginia.
Right.
Which is probably a better pick.
Virginia over Tennessee.
No, Tennessee over Virginia.
I don't know, because Tennessee almost lost their last game, though, I think.
Virginia just chokes. They choke in the tournament.
They do
so hard. They're always like a 1 seed or a 2 seed.
Yeah.
First of all, why is Virginia always good at basketball?
The coach. It's been the same guy. Tony Bennett, maybe? Is his name? Yeah. And so they run like this burn offense where they use up the whole clock before they run a play. So it works during the regular season, but come tournament time, all you need is a team that's running against that, and they beat them every time. So that's all it is. They play excellent defense because they keep their possessions really low. But come tournament time, it doesn't work. Like, the teams are too talented.
On top of that, they get recruits, though.
They do.
That's the thing.
And it's just because that coach goes into the living room of a recruit and goes, "Hey, look at our track record. We're 27-4. Yeah, let me sleep on your couch and then play Dance Dance Revolution with you in the morning." And then
is that Harbaugh who did that?
Yeah, it's so good with a kicker, dude, or a punter.
He stayed at a punter's house and played DDR.
I don't know if he played DDR.
He did, though.
Yeah, I feel like he did too. I feel like
what
he
do you
did.
mean? No, that's if you're gonna stand on something, stand on that.
Wow, if I'm gonna stand on anything, it's that I hate
both the Harbaughs.
Both the Harbaughs.
I mean, they look like your local math teacher for sure. Just a couple of wait, is cucks a bad word in 2019?
Cucks? I don't think so.
Okay, there are a couple of cucks for sure.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know if that's a hashtag you're canceled because you called somebody a cuck now. I mean, let's be true. Cuck is that's a cuckold. They like to have their wives fucked in front of them.
And that's what they do.
Can you point out someone who looks more like a guy who enjoys having his wife fucked in front of him than Jim Harbaugh?
No.
No, you can't. He's wearing his khakis.
Pulled up to his fucking
nipples. He's all legs, baby.
Jesus Christ.
All legs.
Yep.
And he's just fucking stroking his khaki.
He's in that squat, and he's got his glasses down on the end of his nose.
Yes. And
he's got a guy holding him back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's the guy who holds him by his belt.
Yep.
Fingers inside his underwear, holding him by the belt.
Yep.
So it's literally touching his
asshole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long fingers, eh? Yeah. My stubby ass fingers that go over. It's right in there. I'm hooking on the belt. It's not going all the way to the hole. But yeah.
But that's what happens.
Yes, there are a couple of cucks.
Yeah. Nightly at the Harbaugh household, Jim and John gather up the whole family. No, it's getting weird.
No, they get a cup. They put the
kids
to bed.
Yep,
they call up a couple. Right. They call up a couple of D linemen.
That's right, and a couple of their closest friends.
Yep, and they come over and they cuck them.
Yep, that's right.
And they watch.
Yep, and they
sit there like good little cucks.
And neither of them have actually ever entered a woman.
You know who that reminds me of?
I do, but refresh us.
He has a. I don't want to. I don't want to say test tube baby. I'd more want a surrogate. He had a surrogate. Steph Curry. He's never been inside a woman, but he has a surrogate child.
That's right.
It's crazy how the kid looks like them too, but it's like impossible because he's never had sex.
That's right. Maybe
they took. Oh, they took his. All right, so
artificially.
Him and another guy went in a room or whatever.
Yep, that's right. Because that's the only way it would be. Yep.
Like probably pretty quick because he's in there with another guy.
Right.
They get the cum.
Okay.
They get a turkey baster.
Yep. Yeah, like what's that movie?
Well, I'm talking about Aisha's cooking show. They get the turkey baster.
Oh yeah, Aisha's cooking show.
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Get the turkey baster out. Right. They baste her turkey, and then out comes whatever the fuck their daughter's name is. Do they have a son too?
It's like
Riley is the daughter.
Craig.
Do they have a son? Actually,
I don't know. He's the only athlete where if he pops up on Instagram or Twitter, I swipe right by it. Well, any of the Warriors, really.
I was going to say, that is not the only one that I do that to.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman.
Steelers, I do that to a lot. I'm sorry, Jesse.
It's okay. They're not
Dennis Rodman's a good one, yeah.
He comments on every fucking NBA Instagram thing with his weird fucking commenting system or whatever to promote his page. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay, Dennis Rodman.
And he always says Lincoln, like Abraham Lincoln, but also like link in. And he says Lincoln bio to say like check the link in his bio. But he's saying like Abraham Lincoln bio under go to any NBA post. And he has commented that with a thumbs up. It's so annoying.
I mean, good for him, man. He's getting his brand out there, you know. He's out there with all that with that hair.
He's
showing with
the North Korean ambassador.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's made a name for himself.
Could he run for president?
I mean, nowadays, yeah. Jesse, you or I could run for president. Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
But I'm not a sociopath enough to run for president. You have to be a sociopath.
A little bit. So you're saying Obama was a sociopath?
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
His was in a very all of his sociopathic tendencies were in a positive way. You can be a sociopath and be a good person.
Oh yeah.
But you have to think that you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the most powerful man in the world. Like I'm gonna run the country. That basically runs the world. You have to be a little bit narcissistic. You have to think of yourself as like, I am the one that's going to lead this country. Like, that's a narcissistic thought. You're thinking of yourself as the one person that the entire country turns to.
Yeah. I guess
it's just like being one of the greatest athletes. You have to be a narcissist as well.
Yeah.
You have to be.
It's true. You have to love yourself.
So much. You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
With just like nothing can tell you that you're not the guy.
Yep.
The president is the fucking guy in the world. There's no other guy except for right now. He's like
he's even more.
Not
the guy
even
now.
top
No.
100 million people in the world.
Dude.
He's bottom 5%.
Don't slander him like that.
All of a sudden it's like. I'm here on behalf of Donald.
Who's Donald? Who's it? Ronald Plump?
I miss the days when Donnie T was just the cameos in movies.
And you're fired. I'm the apprentice.
Fired.
Yeah, that's right.
Guess what? You're fired.
Yeah. Do you think he still does that?
Bro.
He has to.
How else can he overcompensate for his micro penis? You're fired. He's got to fire somebody every day.
Wow, he fires a person a day.
Yeah.
To make up for his micro penis.
You know, I don't know what causes it, but when your balls get real shriveled up and tight, you're cold, but like the tightest they can be, the smallest your ball sack could be. His is like that all the time. It's always super tight, tiny ball sack. And that's what drives him in this crazy shit. It's because his ball sack's always so tight.
Is it cause
You would think his is super saggy, but it's like tight.
No, it's tight, but like big shaft then. Big old shaft on him. Because if you had a small
he's got
cock,
small dick energy.
Yeah, but man, he does big time.
He's got the smallest dick energy.
He's almost too much of a dick to have that small of a dick, though. You know what I mean?
Where it's like he's like, you could say anything to anyone because you have the biggest dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he does that so people thinks he has the biggest dick,
and he has.
That's why it works for some.
Yep,
yeah, exactly. That's why it works for some people. They're like, you know what? Maybe he doesn't have a small dick.
But he actually does have.
And then when he rapes you or whatever it's called, sexually assaults you, he has a small dick.
And you're like, oh, this isn't bad. I thought it was going to be a big sloppy dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, no, I'll just pay you.
Yeah, I'll just give you.
Like,
what do you pay her? Like $100,000? Not enough.
Not enough. Get more.
Dude's. I'm pretty sure he's like $100 millionaire, or was at one point. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more to not tell. You're running for president now? Definitely telling everybody that you fucked me for money.
Stormy.
Yeah, pick a better porn star, too.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, there was porn stars in that generation that were like Jenna Jameson. Pick a better porn star.
But that's right up his alley.
Alexis Texas.
Nope.
Classic, dude. She's a classic.
Classic porn star. Mm-hmm. Legend in the porn star.
That's our generation, Alexis Texas. It's really the only one that I can think of from when I was like a kid. Jenna Jameson, but she was like getting older.
She's past her prime.
Yeah.
She wasn't quite hitting as many dingers.
Is Riley Reid new, or has she been doing that for a while?
I believe she's a millennial.
Yeah, she seems super fucking young. But then it's like, I've known her name for a while.
Maybe
I remember she had that, bro, she has that one song, dude. You know what? We might start this podcast with Riley Reid's rap.
Oh, man.
Pull it up. We're gonna play a clip of it right now.
Oh, man. Riley Reid's rap.
Go to YouTube and play this. We're playing it live on the podcast for you guys because I want to make sure that we get it on here. I don't want to forget about it. I distinctly it's like a video of her like standing in front of a microphone and she's rapping it. You'll be able to. It should have like a few million views. What's it called?
Riley Reid rap.
Bet. Check this out, people. Riley Reid.
Oh my God!
What was it?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Whoa!
She's going back for more. Whoa! Shut that down.
Yo!
Shut that down. We're gonna get demonetized.
What did she say? Did she say the N-word?
I believe she did, and she is not. Okay.
Okay, hold on. She said, "But you fuck my face." You can never rap, but you fuck my face.
Oh my God, dude, we can't.
Dude, she's not really saying that. Hold on. She's talking about jerking off. She said, beat it out. Beat it out.
Oh my
Jerk it off.
Oh. My God. Dude.
That's the Riley Reid rap. Look it up on YouTube.
I really wish I knew about this before today.
Oh my God, isn't that good? I didn't even... That came up naturally. Oh.
Wow.
Beat it out, jerk it out. Honky. That is some funny shit, dude. She was just slinging the N-word.
She was.
How many years ago was that?
This was 2017.
Yikes! I don't know how she got away with that in 2017.
Top comment.
If you just, oh god.
Not to brag or anything, but I've seen her naked.
I thought it was gonna be like I busted a nut to this. Whoops, wrong video. I love when you'll see something just completely fucked up or weird on YouTube, and then the top comments would be like, "Why was this suggested to me?" It'll be like.
It'll be like the Riley Reid rap.
It'll be like Malaysian foot removal surgery, and it'll be like recommended to every person in the United States, and I'll click on it because I'm fucking crazy, and then I'll go straight to the comments, and everybody's like, "Why am I watching this, and why did it get recommended to me?"
Because everyone else is doing it too.
I fucking love the dark holes of YouTube when you get to shit like that.
Oh yeah,
God,
they're fun.
The comments are so good.
Oh yeah.
People on YouTube comments are funny.
Yeah.
All right, what's better? The top YouTube comments, the top few YouTube comments, or the top few replies on a tweet?
Ooh,
on a viral tweet?
probably replies on a tweet. Wow, can you on YouTube can you like put memes and gifs and shit? That's the only thing so you can do that in a reply on a tweet. It adds a little something to it. But overall content, maybe YouTubers.
Yeah, because I would just to play
just
devil's advocate, I could make the argument that using a meme or a GIF is kind of hacky.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's more creative, more funny to like have something that's really clever just with words.
Right.
You know?
But you could still put that really clever thing and then put a GIF.
Yeah, you can. Some people, I don't. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Right.
Some people consider like GIFs and shit to be
No,
hacky,
I got you. Yeah, I could see
like,
that too. Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
You know, I always talk about Chris D'Elia because I fucking love Chris D'Elia, but he always talks about how it's like you're just using the content of someone else to try and be funny.
That's why everyone hates TikTok.
Yes, just be original. Yeah. You're literally saying you're not even saying it.
Nope, you're not even saying it.
If you were repeating the lines from a movie and you're like doing a read or something, it's like, okay, that's kind of weird because you're not in an audition, but I mean, to each his own, whatever. You're showing off your acting talent. That's fine.
That's fine. That's one way to get there.
You're literally just moving your mouth while the soundtrack plays behind you. You're like Britney Spears in the early 2000s.
Yes.
Fucking burn. I just burned the shit out of Britney Spears.
And she listens to this, so I know that she'll hear that.
Fucking Paris Hilton
also
dated a guy from where I'm from. From the white section of where I'm from. It's not even really Warren. It's next to Warren.
That's crazy.
And she was with him for like a long time. And then when they broke up, it was on TMZ and shit.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how he met her, but he was just like a regular fucking dude.
It's bizarre.
Wealthy, you know.
Yeah.
He lived in the wealthy white area, but regular dude other than that. And they were together for like 6 years. They got married.
Really?
Yeah, he was married to Paris Hilton.
Really?
100%.
That's wild. Why?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's why I always... I was going to say... that's why I always used to DM Ariana Grande, because you never know. But
yeah, but that's normal too.
Yeah, but I don't do that anymore, for the record.
Well,
that was a long time ago. No, but if she ever does want to come on the podcast, just shoot AJ an email. Don't even come to just contact me. Just contact our agent, Pooter at PooterWatson.com.
Yeah, he has his own domain. It's at PooterWatson.com.
I have a website that my mom has been setting up for me, and she's like good at that shit. I'm not at all.
Really?
I'm not a website developing kind of guy. I'll create the content for the website. Managing a website and like developing it is actually really fucking hard.
Yeah,
it's hard. And we've had JTKFilms.com for like a year, and it's still not up.
That's crazy.
We've been working on it for that long. Granted, it should have been up at least a few months ago, but it does take a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time. Especially because we're not together, so I can't like coordinate shit that I need or want on there.
No, I believe that. Yeah.
But I don't even think having a website is as important as it used to be.
No, I agree. What would someone go? They would go to your website to get merch.
That's it.
That's it.
But you can... You can just do that through Shopify.
Yeah. So really,
and now, just because I said the word Shopify out loud, the next 1,300 YouTube ads I get will be about Shopify.
Yep.
I literally was talking to my mom about Shopify one day on the phone, and then for days on end, I just kept getting the same Shopify YouTube ad, and it was pissing me off.
Well, it's because they're listening, Jesse.
He's like, listen here, he made $100,000 in 1 year from sitting at home. It's like, no, he didn't. First of all, he did not do that. And if he did, he already had it established before he. It's not just some random guy who just. He was like, he sell mugs and he made $100,000. It's like, no, he didn't. You're lying, which is fine, but I'm not. I don't subscribe to your lies, bitch.
But that being said, you will use them.
Yeah, I mean,
you would use them.
I would use Shopify.
Yes, you would use Shopify. Yeah.
But not based off of that guy's fucking
$100,000 fucking shit lie.
YouTube advertisement that he probably paid like $2,000 for to be broadcasted 100 times.
Right. But that shit does happen. Like, you say something, it gets advertised through your devices for. Like, the next advertisement that I get will be that.
Yeah.
Or, like, whatever I'm talking about at that time. Like, the next ad will be whatever I'm talking. That happens more often than not.
Yeah. And it's not even, I don't even think that's like a conspiracy theory. There's settings in your phones that you can go to, and it'll say, like, microphone on at all times using this certain app. So it's like, there's different apps you have on your phone.
Yeah.
That, like, Snapchat, always in a setting has microphone, camera always technically on in the background, even though they're not like engaged or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, dude, it's not impossible to think that somebody is listening or advertisers somehow get that information.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's good. It's good for us.
Is it though?
No, not at all. I don't want everything I say to be heard by everyone.
I don't either. I'm trying to look at some of the notes I wrote down for this podcast, and I'm trying to. I was like writing them on my lap in this little notebook thing, and I'm trying to figure out what this says. I can't read my own handwriting right here, and it looks like it says Ned Gnome. Okay. I have no idea. Oh my god. It says NCAA game. Okay, well, I guess I wanted me to bring up the fact that you brought back NCAA Football 07.
Yeah, and it's the best video game of all time.
We were talking about how mechanically sound that game is.
It is. It's way better. It's not
even. I'm not saying it comically. It is.
No, it is. It's way better than any of the football games from nowadays.
The tackling engine is better.
Yeah.
The running engine is better.
Absolutely.
That ragdoll bullshit they added after like 2012.
Yep. It's just garbage.
It was like 2012 they added ragdoll.
Yeah.
The one where they had.
Probably 2012.
When they added ragdoll, I think it was like 2012.
Yeah.
Because 08 and 09 were good.
Yeah.
10 was good.
Yeah.
11 and 12 get iffy for me.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Aaron Rodgers was on what, 13?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
We did this one day off air when we were like trying to name the people who are on certain Madden covers.
I know.
It was either
I don't know.
It was either Sean Alexander was on 12.
He's on 7. Because I have it.
Wow.
He's on 7.
Then I have no idea.
Yep.
Then I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't remember any years then.
And Madden 07
he was on 7. Everything's fucked for me.
Favre was on 10. Vince Young is on 8, but I don't think I know anything
How
else.
Hilarious is that Vince Young is on 8?
Or maybe 9. 8. Falk's on 3.
Hey, fuck yeah, he is. Eddie George is on 2000.
Vic on 4.
Yep.
Ray Lewis on 2005.
Palomalu and Fitzgerald on 12, 14. Either 12, 13, or 14.
Yep. That counts.
I think it was... Fuck, dude. We played Arizona in 2011, so it had to be 12.
Yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah.
It was the 2010-2011 season, so they 2011, 2012. Yep.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, 2012. Which nobody gives a fuck about, but interesting to us. I don't care. Yeah. No one gives a fuck, but I don't give a fuck.
But we just talked about it for 6-7 minutes.
Doesn't matter to me.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Just turning into Chris.
Yeah, I wish, dude. His podcast is great, dude. Check out, if you don't listen to Congratulations Podcast, check that out. It's fucking dope.
But listen to ours first, though.
I mean, if they made it to this far, they did listen to ours.
Continue that.
Unless they skip to the hour mark.
Which, it happens.
Be a weird place to skip to. It's like, fuck it, let me just see what they're at in an hour.
Let's see what hole they're in right now. So someone who did that, there will be one person eventually who does this. We're talking about.
So if you're in that hole,
yep,
rewatch the beginning, then go watch Congratulations Podcast.
And then go get some help.
Get some help.
Stop.
You need to be a true baby like me if you want to make it to the log cabin eventually. So you got to watch Congratulations Podcast if you want any chance of that. So shout out to Chris D'Elia. He's the GOAT. I want to go see him in person. Well, my 3 comedians that I need to see are Chris D'Elia, Dave Chappelle, and Bill Burr. I need to see the 3 of them live before they're done doing comedy.
You get time.
I don't know how much time I have for Chappelle.
Yeah, you gotta go him first. But I feel like Bill Burr and Chris D'Elia are like, I don't know, maybe.
Bill Burr's in like another stratosphere. He does like stadiums.
Yeah, but I'm saying he'll be doing it for a while.
Right. I just mean like.
No, he is.
As far as going, the only time you're gonna be able to see them in like a condensed environment is at the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store in LA.
Right.
That's
crazy.
what I want to do.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I want to go on like a trip to LA for a couple weeks or whatever. And Chris is at the Laugh Factory every night.
Really?
Every night.
That's awesome.
He says he does comedy minimum 6 nights a week.
I love it.
How dope would that be?
So dope.
Any night in LA, you can go pay $15 and go to the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store and literally see the best comedians in the world.
Yeah. It's amazing.
God. So good, dude. I love stand-up comedy. That's an art form that's old, that is fucking not lost a beat. It's actually picked up. I would argue that it's more popular now.
But was it more popular 5 years ago than it is now, or no?
No, God, no. It's 10 times more popular now. It's not even close. And the only reason I say that with such confidence is because every single respected comedian says the same thing. Like, comedy has never been where it's at now. Like, you can be a comedy superstar.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting Netflix specials. Everybody has a successful podcast.
Yeah, but like Netflix will die eventually.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool right now, but like, I don't think a Netflix special should be your ceiling. Let me put it that way.
Right, but I think that's just helping to prove the point that comedy's never been more commercial.
Yeah.
It's never been more marketable.
Right.
The biggest media platform in the world is churning out. That doesn't mean that they're churning out as many quality specials as they would have, because, you know, back in the day when it was HBO and Showtime doing specials and like Comedy Central every now and again.
Only the biggest names.
Were doing specials.
Now it's like anybody.
Now anybody, because comedy's so big now. So let's put it like this. Today, there are way more household comedy names than any other time period. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I could rattle off 50 comedians that are huge right now. Huge.
When I think of most comedians, they're at least 15 to 20 years older than me. So what I'm saying is, are there comedians our age? There are. That's dumb. But
yeah, but I don't even think. Not that that's not like a good point, but I don't think that relates to whether comedy is bigger now.
Yeah. No,
just because the comedians are older. Actually, that should that helps to prove that it is bigger now because these older comedians are bigger than they've ever been. They've been doing the same thing for 30 years.
Yeah.
Now
I
they're
get
really
that.
getting the recognition.
But I'm saying, like, looking down the road, and I know that here we go.
So you're talking future of comedy. I'm talking today's comedy.
Yeah, I'm talking future now.
I think the future is very bright.
Yeah, I think it's bright. Yeah.
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 You got guys like Andrew Schultz, and Neil Brennan's older, but he's like newer to the mainstream. You got a lot.
That's
of guys
what I'm saying. But even those guys that are newer, there are young guys. But most of them, even if they're new, they're like a little older.
Well, for you to know their name,
they've had to be around.
You have to do comedy for at least 10
years.
years.
You have to establish yourself. Yeah,
dude,
right.
You're doing open mics for 5 years, no matter
Right.
who the fuck you are, no matter how good you are.
That's true.
Like, you earn your spot in comedy.
Right.
Like, that's an industry where it's like, you can't just fucking come in and you're the top dog.
Right.
Like, you have to grind. There's one guy who I can think of.
I think of one too.
That he was well known in another profession and then came to comedy, and he's able to sell a lot of tickets. And that's Brendan Schaub. He was a UFC fighter. He has a huge podcast now with Brian Callen, and he sells a lot of tickets. He does stand-up now. And it's not to say his comedy isn't good, but he'll even say himself, he has people who have been doing comedy for a long time, like, open up for him, and he can feel, like, the animosity and the jealousy. And sometimes they even say to him, like, you know, like, you're blessed. Like, a lot of people have to grind at this for years and years and years and years for half the people that know your name to know my name.
Right.
So, back to the main point, yes, I think comedy's as big as it's ever been now. But I think you have to be of a certain age to be, because you have to be respected.
Yeah, right.
Like, say you're one of our dads, right? You're in your 50s, 60s. Do you want to listen to a kid who's fucking 21 tell you about life and the world? It's like, no, you want to hear about somebody who's been through shit and has actual shit to talk about. Like, most of the young comedians, they're doing young material. That's why they're not mainstream. Like, the youngest mainstream comedian is Bo Burnham. And he's 25.
Yeah. That's true. Bo Burnham was pretty young when he.
He was young when he went off on YouTube. He was 16.
Right.
And then when he did his first special, he was 18. That was like the youngest, largest comedian in the world by far.
Mm-hmm. He was super famous. I mean, he still is, but
yeah, he just doesn't. He doesn't perform as much.
He's not.
He was bigger then than he is now.
Yeah. Definitely.
But that's almost not fair to say because he had like that internet fame kind of right when YouTube like boomed.
Right.
So it's like, is Shane Dawson more famous now than he was then? He's pretty fucking famous now. He fucked his cat.
He fucked his cat, but that's why he's famous.
But all jokes aside.
He's less famous now.
Yeah, he was huge, bro. He was so big.
He is famous right now, this instant.
Yes, no, he's very famous.
He fucked his cat.
Yeah. He was famous because he was doing that Chuck E. Cheese pizza scandal thing. And then he was like, by the way, I fucked my cat.
And then, like, a week later, he, like, got engaged.
Yeah. To a man. Which is
fine.
At least it's not a cat.
He did not.
I thought you didn't like pussy. It was too easy. I had to. It was too easy.
I'm not about those kind of puns on the broadcast, though.
Man, you're right. That was inappropriate.
That was.
I thought he was more of a cock kind of guy, not a pussy.
Oh,
to each his
God.
own. But honestly, I didn't think you were a pussy kind of guy. Then you come all over the pussy? That's not very gay of you.
Hey, yeah, that's true. Make up your mind.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
That's what I heard right there.
Well, you got anything else, Jesse? Anything else you want to close up with this week?
I don't know. It's been a fun episode.
It has.
It's been a really good one. I think it felt like it was like a long time before we had to record this, but I mean, I think it worked out to our benefit. We had a lot of stuff that we hadn't talked about, even just like chilling at the apartment.
That's right.
So, it was good.
Yeah, I got a lot off my chest there, guys. So I'm feeling better about myself.
I feel better about it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll leave you with this. On an average day, how many pigeons do you think you could carry? How many pigeons do you think you could carry?
At once?
Yeah, at one time.
Oh, shit. How baggy is my shirt?
You can't put them in your shirt. You have to carry them.
Okay. 7 pigeons.
7 pigeons. Not an even number of pigeons. So it's not the same amount in each hand. We have
One
hand
would be
stronger.
like balancing in the middle there. Like I'm pushing them
Dude,
up.
I think you could do like
If you're doing this, you can do more. Oh yeah, you could get 20. You get 20.
I'm
You get 20
thinking
if you're like.
I'm thinking 12 to 15.
Yeah. You're right. When I say, oh.
But they're probably fucking squiggling
Right. So
trying to.
so where are we
there.
going with this here?
I just wondered.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
How many pigeons do you think you can carry? I'm thinking.
I got a solid arm span too, so it'd be like I could fit a lot in there.
Yeah. No, I 100% think that I could carry 12 to 15 pigeons.
But
that is an important question too.
that is.
All right, this is an interesting one. What is a unique smell that you really like? I know one that I can think off the top of my head.
I mean, like, I kind of like the basic shit, like freshly cut grass or gasoline.
Gas. Yeah, I was gonna say gas.
I like gas too. Yeah.
Gas is mine for sure.
Or like sometimes I like the smell of a cigarette being smoked, but not me smoking it. Sometimes, and I don't want to get trapped with it, but if I'm walking by and I kind of get like the slightest whiff of it, I'm like, oh.
The only I agree to a certain extent because it just reminds me of my childhood and being around like people smoking when I was young.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Not
I
a fan.
hate cigarette smoke.
That's a
Hate
good
it.
one though.
Yeah, grass and actually chlorine. I like the smell of chlorine. Like bleach too. I like bleach.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see
I
that.
like a nice like super clean smell.
Right. But that's like how it's supposed to smell. Like that's
No,
not
like to
as
where
random.
like burns your nose a little bit. Same. It's the same sensation as like smelling gas.
Yeah.
It's like
Killing
that
brain
kinda
cells,
burns.
like-
No,
like,
I don't mean huffing gas. Smelling gas if you're in the vicinity of gas. Like when we're pumping the gas tanks in Canada. Oh my gosh, it smells good. I love that smell.
You walk away high.
Wasn't from the gas.
It was from the gas, but
Yeah, but that gasolina. Okay, all right. Here's my last one. This is fucked, and
Okay.
we're gonna end the podcast on a really fucked up note.
oh, gee.
You come across an old lady drowning in a pool, but there's also a baby drowning in the pool. You can only save one. Who do you save?
Baby.
Because they have a whole life to live.
Yeah.
God, man, that one's fucked. Because I want to be like, no, you gotta save the old lady, but it's like, nah, you gotta save the baby. You 100% have to save the baby.
I love old people.
I love old people.
When you get past a certain age,
Yeah, but what if the lady's only like in her 70s?
yeah, I mean, she could potentially have 30 to 40 more years, like 30 more years. If you're going
I mean-
all time, you can go 40
I mean,
more
fucking
years.
2 more years is important to her family, but a baby has a whole lifetime.
Either of them could jump out of the pool and get shot in the head.
Yeah, it's true. That was actually the follow-up to that was then someone puts a gun to the baby's head and says, I'm either going to shoot the baby or you have to drown yourself.
Oh yeah, shoot that baby. If I know the baby, and I'm like, then you can, I'll drown myself. But man, drowning yourself.
Yeah.
Drowning yourself.
Yep.
Dude, I'm faking it.
And this has been episode 4, Shoot That Baby. Until next time, peace out.
Peace.